Welcome back to the channel. I hope you subscribe and like my videos. This is the collection that I bought the other day. There's probably about 100,000 cards, if not more. This whole shelf that I just built, this is none of my personal collection. This was a collection I just purchased from somebody who inherited it. So it's mostly 1990s, which is when I started collecting. There's a mix of baseball mainly, football is the second most, and then probably basketball is the third most, and then about as much hockey and racing as each other. So this is the entire collection that I just purchased. All these boxes are full. I wouldn't have stored my collection in the priority mail boxes, but I guess it was the easiest way for them to transport the collection at the time, and then I acquired it. I bought it off the guy who inherited it. So I'm going to be going through these cards. I'm going to try to go through them on live feeds, and whoever is watching the live feed who is subscribed to the channel can message me their contact information where I could send the cards, and then as I'm going through them, they can just tell me which cards they like. And I have no issue whatsoever sending them those cards. I mean, you don't know what I'm going to find in here. I'm going to do a quick preview video and just go through one of the boxes of cards while I'm recording, just so you can see what I'm talking about. But I found some pretty good rookies in here. Nothing, you know, worth thousands of dollars or anything, but I found some pretty good rookies. So I'm going to do this next video. It's going to be a quick preview video of what you can expect from me going through the collections. And this is just the first collection I bought. I have a whole warehouse here. I plan on filling up with cards, trying to save the junk wax era from going extinct, because eventually that might be what happens. With everybody saying how they don't like it, and, you know, it was a waste of time and money. You know, they're going to get rid of their cards, and eventually, you know, there's not going to be any around. It's going to be sad, because this is the era I grew up collecting. So let's get into this video. That's going to be attached to this video. So hopefully I figure out how to do this without any delay. But right now I'm going to go ahead and pause this and get set up. So this is a priority mail box that I'm going to go through today. This isn't a live feed because I don't think I have any subscribers yet. So I'm going to go through this on camera, and you can see what to expect from some live feeds that I'll be giving away cards. We can see what we're going to find in here. So let's get right into it. Go through, see if I got the camera set up right here. That's better. All right. So we got, this looks like 1990 Pro Set. Let's see here. I remember collecting these 1990 Pro Set. I think this was Series 1. The low numbers, 217. So these cards look like they're in, the previous owner sorted them based on team. So we can maybe do what your favorite team is. And they might already be in order. There's Morton Anderson, one of the great kickers. I remember a lot of these guys. This is from when I started collecting. So, and I was always big into football. I'm going to just kind of go through them quick here, so we can get through maybe this whole box in a short amount of time. There's Andre Rison. Oh, this looks like 93 Edge cards. I don't even remember them. I don't think I collected any of these. Cortez Kennedy. Reggie Cobb, Jesse Howard, Tom Aronovich. There's the checklist. I was going through and separating cards that I already went through based on brand of card. So they would be Pro Set all together. But since I'm going to be trying to give away a lot of these cards to new viewers and people that want to get interested or get involved in the hobby, they can get cards for free just by subscribing to the channel and watching my videos. So And my team right there is the Eagles. So I really remember Wes Hopkins. So, matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to stick that off to the side. Maybe there's another Eagles fan out there who will appreciate him as much as I do. Norm Johnson. Those cards are kind of hard to read. These are Upper Deck football cards from 1994, I believe. Let's zoom in on that. Okay. All right. Upper Deck. It's hard to read the names in this light. There's Vinny Testaverde. Harold Green. There's Dave Meggett. I got to pull that one out. There's a Randall Cunningham, so this is my guy. All right, let's start. Try to go through a little bit faster here. Sorry about the glare on that light. Herschel Walker. Like I said, these cards, I mean, whoever collected them obviously went through them, and they like to put them together in sets. I never saw one of these cards before, the Edge see-through card. It's really cool. Never heard of Anthony Miller. So they have been going through. Ricky Sanders, Irv Smith. There's another one of those see-through cards, James Brooks. It looks like they were kept together. Jamie Miller. Fred Washington. Oh, man. So let's see if I can pull some big names here. There's a Chris Dolman. I was a big fan of his. A lot of commons in here. Try to keep that light off of it. Ooh, Eagle. So yeah, so I mean, as you can see, I can go through these and sort them out. We can do a live feed and, you know, give cards away. I have no problem with giving this collection away. I only bought it to save. I saw some 84 tops in the collection baseball, and I was trying to finish my own set. I just bought a box of rack packs the other day and went through and got my Donnie Baseball out of there. 84 Donnie Baseball rookie. So Miami Dolphins are going to be pretty good this year. They got my running back from Philadelphia, originally from Chicago. I can't even think of his name right now. Trade just happened the other day. So football's still going right on schedule. Hopefully. You know, like I said, there's a Warren Moon. You know, as I'm going through these in a live feed, or even if I'm just going through them and you tell me ahead of time, hey, can you pull me out all the New England Patriots? I'll go ahead and separate them by team if they're not already separated. If you like Richmond Webb, you know, I'll go ahead and pull out all his cards. You know, it's I have no problem. These Dolphin cards are already, you know, separated. And some of them aren't in really bad shape. I wouldn't say there's going to be any 10s in here. There might be, but for the most part, you know, they were stored in boxes like this, so you can't expect to find them in mint, or I should say gem mint condition. But, you know, I like to keep them around, especially, you know, find players I like. Because now that I'm going through them, you know, you can pull out the ones you like, really like, and then we can put them in sleeves to keep them preserved in the condition they're in as of right now. So, just by subscribing to the channel and following me, you can get into the hobby, get cards, and maybe finish your collections. Like I said, I have no problem whatsoever. Matter of fact, I want to give these to a good home. You know, if you're not going to take care of them, or you're just going to say, you know, I'm going to throw them away or whatever, don't bother, because I can keep them in storage. But if you like the team, if you really like the cards, if you really like the players, you're going to take care of them, or at least cherish them. Who knows how you're going to take care of them? I have my own suggestions how I take care of cards, but everybody's different. There was a Keith Byers. He played for the Eagles for a while. And Morton Anderson. I can always go back through this box too after you see this video. There's a Jim McMahon for the Eagles. I don't even think I ever had this card, and I collected a lot of 1990 Pro Set, and I don't ever remember seeing this Jim McMahon card. I collected a lot of Series 1, I think, and this might have been Series 2, which I have en route, as long as the mail doesn't go off completely. I have 15 boxes of 1989, 1990, and 1991 Pro Set and Scores on the way that I'm going to do on the channel. There's a Pepper Johnson. So I'm going to be opening them up, doing either a live break or, or just a recorded break. Just ripping some wax, because that's what I'm going to be doing here most of the time on my channel, is going to just be ripping wax. So, blast to the past, where we rip wax. Packs. My dad would say I'm a poet and don't know it. There's an Eric Allen. Like I said, some of these, the corners aren't even really for being stored in these boxes. These cards are in decent shape. And some of them were even stored in better boxes. So, you can go ahead and get yourself some free cards. Even if you see this video and say something, I don't even think I have that Randall Cunningham card. So I know I got what I wanted when I bought this collection. I pretty much already got what I wanted just by being able to finish my older sets, my 1984, my 1982 Donruss and Fleer, Donruss and Fleer, 1982, my 1981 Fleer. These are all baseball I'm talking about. So I was able to finish those sets. So I got what I expected out of it already. So this is just all going to be for fun. And I've got a lot to go through. And I'm going to be enrolled in virtual classes since my college is on hiatus. So I have a lot to do. But I thought it would be fun to go through these while, everybody's pretty much at home, not doing anything. So if you're like me and you're busy still, but you have a little bit of extra time, you can watch my videos and like my content, or not like it. I don't care, as long as you watch it. Or subscribe. That's the main thing, I guess. Just so I have people that I can make this for, so I'm not doing this for nothing, even though I'm still having fun with it. It'd be nice to get a channel started up. There's the Chris Dolman sack leader in 91. I remember that card. There was his regular insert. I got a lot of that card back in the day. I remember Anthony Carter. I think the Vikings. I liked the Vikings in 1990. They were one of my more favorite teams. Look at how thick this Upper Deck card was. You see how thick that was? It's funny. So, where am I at here? I'm at 15 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and probably end this video right here. And then I'll post another video. So I'm going to try to keep all my videos about 15 minutes long. That sounds good to me. So signing off. I'm going to be posting another video next, probably right away. I'm going to keep recording here so you can watch me go through more of these cards, see if there's anything you like in there. I'll see you in the next video.